Well, hello and welcome, everyone. It's nice to be here with you all. A short while ago, I was just walking down Main Street and I saw this really old pickup truck, and it had a license plate, and on the license plate it read, "Welcome, welcome." And I just felt this energy of love just arising just from this word welcome. How beautiful it was. Sometimes out west where I live, you'll see a old pickup truck and it'll have a bumper sticker that says something like, "This truck is protected by Smith & Wesson," which is the opposite of welcome. And so I invite you all here, welcome you all here into our Wednesday evening practice. Earlier today, our friend here in the Sangha, Myrna, emailed me that her friend Sally had passed on and is headed to heaven now. It really is precious having a human birth. And it's precious to have a birth in which we can practice, or we can open, where we can learn to love and to heal and dedicate ourselves to something higher. And so when we come face to face, when we lose a dear friend, it reminds us of the preciousness of life here on planet Earth. And for the last 5 years, I've had a child in my house. She's now 5 years old, but I can count on two hands how many times we've had a babysitter for her, because we don't have family that live close by, and it's just hard. So she's been home with us the entire time, which has been wonderful, of course. But when you have a kid in the house, you have to get up early to practice. It makes things a little more difficult. And today was the first day she went to school. After we dropped her off, we came home, and there was this supreme just silence in the house. No one running around, jumping off this and that, and being wild and crazy. And it just reminded me again, the preciousness of having more time to practice, more time to open ourselves. And of course, the question is, well, what are we practicing? And this is a path of realization. Realization is like, that old Zen story of, it's like flipping a light switch, waking up to a whole new world. Many of us can spend our whole lives seemingly in a dark room. And realization is like someone just coming along and just turning the light on. And all of a sudden the darkness vanishes. It's almost like it was never there, once the light's on. And so that's what the practice of meditation is about getting in touch with that which is awake, that which is aware, that which is innocent and free, right here, right now. That which is awake, that which is aware, that which is innocent and free, right here, right now. So much of our life we spend in the darkness, The darkness made up of thoughts of pain or confusion or psychological states or habits, such as being overly critical or judgmental or overly negative or complaining, overly harsh with oneself. The practice of meditation is a time to put it all down. Put it all down. All those neurotic habits, and just close your eyes and go inward. And go inward. And sometimes meditation can be hard. Someone wrote last week, and I didn't see it until after the fact, that meditation was really hard for them. And it'd be wonderful if meditation was just as simple as the old Zen story of just flipping a light switch. We practice in the dark, when life is tough, when life is hard. Sometimes meditation is just like feeling around in the dark, stumbling. Tripping over ourselves, walking in the direction of that which is good, that which is wholesome, that which we know is already free, already complete, already whole. And so I invite you all just to close your eyes if you haven't already. Just take some deep breaths. Giving yourself permission to allow awareness to wake up. To wake up. And so we're just gently noticing that there is something here, right now, that hears the sound of my voice. So we are bringing attention to that which is awake, that which can witness the stream of thoughts as they flow through your consciousness. And so it's not your thinking mind thinking about thoughts. That's not what we're speaking about. There's something here. That is before everything. Something here that is essential to our nature, that can witness thought. That can witness sensation. It can witness emotion. And so we're breathing in and breathing out. Feeling, experiencing this quiet, innocent essence of our being. Just Just breathing in and breathing out. Feeling, experiencing. Letting go of that which does not serve you. Unhooking from the stream of mind, the stream of thought. Unhooking from the small, egoic identity. Just gently putting that down. There's nothing you need to do, no one you need to be. Nothing you need to figure out this hour. So give yourself permission just to take a couple of deep, full belly breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Just deeply letting go. Letting go of that egoic sense of self. And all the pressure that goes with it. And just breathing in and breathing out. Inviting awareness to wake up. Just deep in the belly. You notice the rise and the fall of the breath. And just inviting your whole nervous system to deeply and profoundly relax. And so just noticing if there's any tension, the space you call your mind, just noticing if there's any tension in your jaw, your shoulders, and giving everything permission to be as it is, the coming and going of thoughts, rising and falling of sounds. Your job is simply to breathe, to feel, deeply relax. You can relax your heart, your chest, the whole rib cage and behind the heart. Yeah, so just breathing in, breathing out. Feeling, experiencing, letting go. Giving yourself full permission to stop. To stop being somebody. Can you be nobody? For the next hour or so. Giving yourself full permission is to deeply relax, to deeply let go. And simply experience the innocence of your being. What is here this moment that is awake, alive, radiant, innocent? So yes, relaxing the chest, shoulders, the jaw, solar plexus, the belly, pelvis, pelvic floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Awake, alive presence. Relaxing the legs, the feet, the arms, the hands. From head to toe. You're completely relaxed. Open, receptive. the fullness of your being. Just breathing in, breathing out. Feeling, experiencing. I invite you all to acknowledge, to become aware of the supreme presence of silence, which is here. Inseparable. From the space of awareness. Supreme silence. Which allows for everything. Breathing in, breathing out. Opening to. Experiencing the supreme silence of your being. Completely empty. And yet paradoxically full. Pregnant with all of life. Radiant luminosity. Of course, if any of you are lost in thought, I invite you just to gently let go of this. Can you become aware of awareness? Experience awareness directly. Feel the silence, the spaciousness, the luminosity that you are. Can you surrender? Can you surrender? Give yourself permission to be no one. Vast, spacious, and free. Free from personality, free from karma. Yes, deep, full belly breaths, breathing in, breathing out. Allowing the space of awareness to expand, to spread out, to be radically inclusive. Can you give yourself permission to experience yourself as big as the room, as big as your home, as big as the night sky? So yes, breathing in and breathing out, giving yourself permission to be deeply expanded. No boundaries, no walls between you and life itself. Radically open, receptive. Breathing in, breathing out. And if any of you are having a difficult time, I invite you just to imagine that the difficulty is like pressure in a balloon. Just a big needle comes along and just pops that balloon, inviting all that pressure just to spread out, to dissolve, to release, to the hugeness of your being. And just breathing in, breathing out. Can you get out of your head and let yourself be big, fast, free? Whatever karma or struggle, just let it burst. And join me in the hugeness of your being. The spaciousness, the innocence, beyond birth, beyond death, beyond personality in this lifetime. What's here that silently witnesses? Which is free right here, right now. Yes, breathing in, breathing out. Feeling, experiencing, letting go. So from this space of radical openness, I'm going to invite you all just to bring your attention to your crown chakra. Or just gently inviting the grace of the Divine Mother to pour into us. To flood the silence with light, with love, with happiness and joy. So for those of you who are sensitive, immediately you'll begin to feel this descent of grace coming down from above. A stream of luminosity just pouring in through the crown. Divine Mother, will you bless us? Will you flood us with light, healing? Will you turn that light switch on and awaken us from the inside out? Okay, just taking some deep, full breaths. Breathing, feeling, receiving. So you may notice a little bit of warmth and heat. Gentle flow, a gentle embracing vibration. Just coming down through the crown, through the space of the third eye. Through the throat chakra. Flooding into the heart, the chest. Will you welcome me? Will you welcome me? The Divine Mother is asking each and every one of you, will you open? Receive my grace. Receive my love, my support. Will you welcome me into your heart, to the space of your mind, deep in the belly. Let me soothe your nervous system. Nurture your being. Awaken you to a greater consciousness. Give yourself full permission to be absolutely relaxed. Deeply receptive. Just gently noticing, who is it that's here, that's awake, that's aware? Feeling, experiencing the hugeness of your being. Allowing this presence that you are to be flooded with grace. Flooded with light, with love. A deep flow of awakened support. Breathing in, breathing out. Can you surrender? Can you let go? And receive that which is greater. Some of you are clenching, some of you are resisting. And you let go there. You put down the fight that you have with your mind. You put down the fight that you have with life. And open to the holiness of your being. Supreme innocence and spaciousness. And receive this light from above. Inviting it deeper and deeper. Being profoundly penetrated by light, by love, by grace. Sometimes as this happens, you'll feel all the resistance burning up in you, which can be uncomfortable. That's normal. For others in the room, it will just feel very gentle and supportive and loving. If you feel a lot of heat, a lot of resistance, a lot of fire, that's normal too. Sometimes the karma is very deep within us. It's to be cooked out of us. Your job is simply to open, to receive. Directly experience this moment just as it is. What's happening here? What's waking up? Right here, right now. Something profound is happening. Each and every one of you. Can you let go? Can you trust? There's something great here. Can you trust? Yes, breathing in, breathing out. Profoundly letting go. Trusting this movement of the Most High. Trusting the fullness of your presence. Just breathing in, breathing out. Feeling, experiencing. Saying yes. Yes to what's here. Yes to this descent of grace. Yes to the Most High. Yes. Breathing in, breathing out. Relaxing. Even smiling. The hugeness of your being. The immensity. The stillness. All the while trusting that you are held. You are loved. You are supported. By the Most High. Breathing, feeling. Receiving this grace, this transmission. Opening your hearts fully. Just inviting this light, this love to shine out in every direction. Blessing your friends and family, your community, those you know, those you don't know. Blessing those with us here on planet Earth and those who've left us, who've moved on to other realms. Inviting all of creation to be blessed. May the highest light, love, peace, and joy flood the entirety of creation. And so, I invite you all just to gently open your eyes. So good to be here with you all again this week. So good to be with you all. It's a beautiful thing to be able to practice together, to join together in this way. You know, so much of the planet, they meet in ways which are aggressive or violent, or fighting with this and that. And it's so nice to come together in love. In the beginning of this evening, I know I spoke about practice as a great doorway to non-dual awakening, to true realization. And of course, it's not that practice, will force a realization or make a realization happen, but it sure does make you more prone to wake up. Not that many monks wake up, hanging out in the bar. And so it's important to meet each week, to dedicate your life to practice. Practice being awake, experiencing the fullness of your being. The love, the innocence, the gentleness, the tenderness of your nature. Too oftentimes we're practicing criticism or harshness or agitation, or simply repeating, what our parents did. So it's a beautiful thing. True practice is simply surrendering into what you already are, the most essential aspect of your being. And so, you go out into the world, share your love, share your light. So good to be with you all. I'll see you all next week.